Candlewick on Brilliance Audio presents Mermaid Moon by Susann Cokal, performed by Stina Nielsen and Jess Nahikian. Fire leaves no history. Air ever forgets. Water washes away. Land holds on too long. Time is the measure of all. The Mermaids. Prologue. The moon lowers herself to draw the tide. When she knew her time had come, she slipped from the quiet of her father's house to make her way down to the docks. It wasn't easy. The pains came fast and hard, even at the start. In the light of a half-made moon, she stumbled in the familiar ruts and puddles of the path she'd raced down many times before. Each pain was an ember blazing from her belly to the tips of her fingers and toes. Pain blinded her and stole her breath. Only force of will kept her on her feet and stealing toward the waterfront, the one place she knew, or hoped, she'd be safe. Her body was ripping apart. She was being drawn and quartered like the worst kind of criminal, a thief or a murderer whose limbs were tied to 4 different horses, and the horses then spurred in different directions. Blood sport. Something to think about as she both gasped for breath and tried to keep silent, because the worst thing she could do now would be to make a sound loud enough to wake her neighbors. If things were as bad as she thought they might be, the villagers would come after her with torches and sharp-tipped hoes. Her parents, grudgingly kind as they had been to this point, would lead the charge. Stars swaddled the sky while she sweated through her linen chemise and into her coarse wool dress. She fixed her eyes on that half-pie of moon as her knees buckled under an especially terrible pang. She clutched her belly and pushed herself against the streaky wall of a butcher shop. It held her up as she smothered a groan. The butcher and his family slept above the shop. She shouldn't wake them. The smell of her blood mixed with ripe meat was nauseous. Pain is thirsty work, even in a cool month when green things are just beginning to take on summer hues. She wished for a barrel full of...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?